neat job. Here we go. So this pole was hit. We removed the cable the other day, and the dirt dogs came and done their thing with rigid conduit now. So we're gonna be setting this up first. We're gonna mandrill and use the discs and swab it. We'll be going back the other direction down there. All right, stand by. So we're gonna head over to the other side so we could open up the hole and get things rigged up. All right, stand by. So this is our spot over here. We're gonna open up the hole, and we got the road blocked off over here. So we got all this space for us. Hey, you didn't want me to say your name, right, Mr. Jackson?
Oh, you gotta keep that.
Oh, man.
Keep it a secret.
That's right. All right. He's doing a fine job once he opens it, at least. All right. We got the rooster of the truck up there. We're gonna move the truck back, and we got some awesome rigging points there to here, and from here inside the conduit right there. That's Orangeburg, and what we got going is what we're gonna do is disc it and maybe mandrill it. So right here is pretty good, but on the other side, it's the dirt dogs told us that it's blistered pretty good. So that's how we're gonna disc it and maybe mandrill, and then we'll follow it with a big old giant fat swab to clean it out and get things squared away. All right, stand by. So over here, meantime, they took this piece off, so we're gonna float a block here so they can bring my rope, and then I'll bring back the steel over there, and we can use the disc. So it'll go off the back of the truck here, or they might take it over the top. Put here and in there. Alrighty, stand by. You gotta rebuild the riser as well. From here, it's going to be all PVC. So here we go. So we're feeding them our rope so we can bring back their steel. So now they can take our discs. Yeah, take it all the way off. All right, they need 10 more feet. I think we can do it, and we'll be able to take the steel back. All right, stand by. Here's our discs that we're gonna be using. First, we're gonna use the smaller one over here, and then the bigger one. And then we're gonna swab it at the end. So here we go. I'll be bringing it back to steel, and just start showing the little rigging up here. And I'll be going down there in a second. All right, stand by. I'll be taking these down with me too. So we have this swab here, but the cable is a little bit thin compared to our steel cable over here, and that conduit that we're going to be pulling a lot of pressure. So what we're going to do is we're going to make up a new one. And you didn't want me to say your name, right, Eric?
No.
Okay. All right. Anyways, he's doing a fine job, Mr. Journeyman there. We're going to make up a new one. So stand by. Here we go. Taking back the steel.
You put the blower in after.
Blower in after, set.
That's mine.
Alright, blower coming down.
Yeah.
Here we go. So here we go. Pulling back the steel. Steel's in the duct, coming back our way. And we're doing awesome. Yo, take it!
What was that?
Take it.
All right, here's our steel. A little more.
More.
All right.
Coming up, kid.
Now,
Yeah, I'll stop.
oh, taking off our steel, and we'll be bringing back. What are we gonna need, Mister?
Mandrill.
What?
Mandrill.
No, the discs.
Oh, the disc.
It's okay, so one day he's doing a fine job. Anyways, the screwdriver works. There we go. Works that way. Only a million people watching you, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, here we go. Yo!
Yeah, that's mine.
All right, just put at the end of that.
See this one?
Wow, he put our rope no more, so taking it around. So we're getting ready to put on our discs. And just getting things squared away. We got our swivel on there already. Let's see if it'll fit in there. Go for it. All right, the bolt. We put our swivel so the disc won't turn really hard and stuff. It'll try to stay straight as it cuts through the Orangeburg.
Rub it out!
Oh, rub it out.
Rub it out, it said.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'll take that Gilhooly.
Gilhooly, what size?
That one that's up there, the 5.
The one that's up here.
All right.
Check.
Okay, so we're gonna try our steel. Well, take our steel. Okay.
Come around.
Skookum coming down. All right, hold that.
Down!
Our steel. Gonna run it through our skookums, and then tie it into the back side of the discs. All right, stand by. All right, sending the next skookum. Right
Yeah,
there.
hold that, hold that, hold that.
Hold it.
Hold that for a second. Bring it out to see if it'll float nice. How's it look from up there?
Looks alright to me.
Yeah, or further back. Looks good?
It should be fine.
All right, we'll leave it here. All right, all off.
All up.
Okay, so we got our 2 skookums. Let's pull the cable down, and then run it through the skookum. Okay. All right, here we go. Tying up the standby. Pick it up. All right, here we go. Just like this. Wiggle it. Wiggle it. Come on, let's go. Watch yourself. Perfect. All right, awesome. All right, she's in the duct. Okay, looks great. It's in the duct.
It's in the duct.
No, not that much faster. All right, here we go. That's what it is. The discs. Yo, I'll stop! I'll stop! Here we go once again. Ran into a little hiccup, but we got it squared away. Now we're doing nice. That's what's gonna happen from time to time. Other than that, smooth ride. Stand by. As you can see, the steel kind of jumping around is because the disc, like this one here, is traveling through the Orangeburg and is cutting off all the blisters that are in the walls of the conduit right now. So that's why you see it bumping up and down a little bit. And that's what we're trying to get rid of. So when we do pull the cable, now she's riding real smooth through there without getting all into those blisters and get cut some of the outer jacket of the cable. So stand by. All right, it's looking pretty sturdy and steady, and she's cutting the walls of that Orangeburg. I see a little jumpy here and there, but otherwise it's doing pretty good. It's not really taking big surges. That means that the blisters were pretty big. So from what we got from the dirtdogs, there were some, but not really bad. So just cutting them up. All right, stand by. All right, showing the kid that that's our indicator if it's getting tight and he's not giving enough cable, because it'll rise to the top. That means she's getting tight. We're not catching up. So right now we're doing pretty good. As you can see, the steel skookum, it's okay, not too much pressure, and she's riding. But as you see it more and more, he's falling behind and paying out the steel. There you go. All right, what do you tell him, kid?
You see?
Well, not me, him.
Oh, that's good right
Okay, it was starting to go up a little bit, so. All right then, stand by. Our steel's here. They're left with the duct. Disc. And it comes back. Little more!
A little bit more, yo.
Now we're gonna put this bigger disc on now. We're gonna remove the little small steel choker. Okay.
Yeah, I'll stop right there.
All right, here we go. Stand by. We're gonna put the bigger disc. The other one was like 3.5. This one's 4.5, just to make sure all those blisters and everything get cut up as we pull it through again. All right, stand by. We're putting on the bigger one. This is like a 4.5 disc. The other one was like 3.5. So let's see what we got going. All right, stand by. Here we go. Pull it up. Like this to hold the string, and then we kind of wiggle as it gets closer, okay? Alrighty. Alright, here we go. Ah! Got me in the shanuska. Okay, wiggle. Whoa!
Watch this, son.
Here we go. Yeah. Next size up, looking good. Alright. Alright, she's in the duct! Alright, we'll see how she jumps on this one. This one's a little bit bigger, so we might get a little bit more bumping out of it than the smaller one that we put in through there earlier. So you see it already? She's doing her job.
I'm just matching their speed, you know?
That's all you need to do is match their speed. Oh, I love it when it bumps like that. She's doing her job. Woohoo! There you go. That's why you follow this with the steel, always. Stand by. All right, here we go. I'm gonna try to keep it on as long as I can. So you guys can see this bigger disc now is cutting real nice, the blisters inside the conduit, and it'll jump pretty good. So that's the way it works. Small one, kind of cleaned it a little bit. Now the bigger one, she's cutting it almost straight to the edges of the wall of the conduit Orangeburg. All right, stand by. Okay. At the beginning, she was jumping pretty good because it was blistered pretty good. Then once it gets close to the other side, it's gonna jump really good because the dirt dogs told us once again that on the other side, there's a lot of blisters. Now with this bigger disc, she's gonna go for a ride. All right. Stand by. All right, the cable should almost be there with the bigger discs. So hopefully we get some bump in here so we can check it out. But as of right now, just spurts of jumping and tugging here, as you can see. But earlier when we first put it in there, we had some pretty good ones. All right, stand by. All right, here we go. Getting it back for a second time. Get ready to all stop. It's okay. Good. All right. 3 3 bells.
You get 3 bells, dog.
All right, now we're gonna get our swab. All right, stand by. So we're making a new swab, and we're gonna make it real big. So it'll be going in there like a giant quart, big time. All right, here we go. We're gonna put this on the line, and we're gonna send it. Hopefully it'll clean everything up, and we'll, after that, hopefully pull the cable in. So here we go. She's pretty fat right there. All right, so we're putting the swab on the line here in the steel, and it should be going through there like a giant cork, and hopefully it'll drag everything out, all the trash and debris that we cut with the discs, and have a good path for the cable. All right, that's good. Here we go, taking it. Nice giant swab. You'll see it kind of go in there really good right now. Remember, kind of wiggle. There she goes. There you go. Woohoo! He's a little hangry right now. Tugging away big time. You can still hear the noise of it scraping the sides, and hopefully taking all the debris. Yeah, stand by. So we brought her back. They pulled it out, and that's what she looks like right now. So we're gonna put more rags on it, make it a little bit fatter than what it was, and go for it. And try to pull it through again. No, slip it through there. Yeah. I think you forgot how to make one. Stand by. All right, we're finishing it up. We've added some more rags to make it a little bit fatter. And this way she'll super clean that conduit all the way. Alrighty. Meantime, we're pulling back the steel. Alright. Take it off. It's pretty. Thing's wide. But we need it like that. This is what you do with a swab. Trying to pull back their cable, so we'll come back and set up the cable and be pulled in. Alright, we're gonna try to break through and see if we can get to that feed hole that we had up from underneath that we saw. The kids are doing a fine job here. Alright, stand by. Got somebody else helping us out today, and he's gonna be putting the swab on. So that's the way it
You
should.
know business now.
Oh, hey, you didn't want me to say your name, right, Todd? All right. And Mr. Todd let this go.
Hey.
So.
Yeah.
There it is. He was testing me right now. It goes this way, actually. So, stand by. He's going to be taking it right now, and we almost doubled the size. We got to clean it out really good. Kind of line it up a little bit. Okay, good. All right, watch, the blocks are going to come up right now.
Yeah.
All right, get away from it. Get away from it. Look at that thing.
Like my sister.
Like your sister. Ooh, look at that thing. She's gonna bounce. Wow. That's what you get, man. That thing's screaming. Awesome. That's an awesome swab. Whoa. It's gonna do that all the way down. The first one was good. You could hear it like you are right now. But this one's a little bit tighter, so hopefully it doesn't let nothing pass it. Hear that noise? That's a swab still. Woohoo! All right. There it is. Get behind over here, Todd. All right. All right. Looks like it's kind of moving a little bit smoother, but it was jumping really good. All right, stand by.
Better stop. Check that shit. Look at all that fucking gruel. Oh, I get.
So we got the swap back, and man, look at this thing. Woo, big time. So we're gonna make it a little bit fatter to push it through once again. Alrighty, stand by. Wow. All right, coming back over here to check it out, see what's going on. Here's our cable still in the carrier. Haven't had a chance to put the sock on because we've been working on this over here big time. And she's gonna be going up that pole eventually from where I was at in the hole over there. All right, stand by. Look at that.
You can see
Full
it
of
probably
crap.
with
When it came, I had
rind
more.
or some shit.
That's part of it.
Hey, so Noble said he approved us for 16, or I could call the LD and see, come back tomorrow and he's cool with that.
So from the last one that you saw that was really big, we're gonna make it even bigger because where's that piece at? This came out of on the second one that we pulled through. So now we're gonna do one more time just for the sake of seeing if anything else is left. And this is really gonna be jumping. All right, stand by.
Yeah.
All right, this thing's humongous, but that's what we gotta do, what we gotta do. And we gotta get more stuff out of there. All right, let's send it down. I'm gonna try to find that hole that we were looking from underneath to try to feed the cable in from. We kind of measured it out, and it's right about here. So we went and got the jackhammer so we could go for it after the street guys already covered it. So stand by. The blade out. This way the kids kind of just shoveled it off instead of trying to dig through the top of the hole. All right, so putting the bigger swab on. This is the third one we're going to be putting on, and as you saw earlier, all that debris and stuff from that other one. And my coworker made me a little clip, so I'll be adding it to this. Stand by. I figured to feed the cable from here this way, it's not going to happen. So what we're going to do, that's why we're breaking up the concrete from the top side, and to find that cap and feed it from there. Alrighty, stand by. Right. Tell us when they're ready. No. Slow down. Tell us slow down. Ooh, watch everything. She's gonna be pulling like a cork in there. Stand by. Oh yeah. Give us a little slack there. That's the point. All right.
It's gonna be a big bump, bro.
Or maybe we made it
Too fat?
maybe. But it's
This bump is
squeezing
gonna
it.
be massive, so.
Hey,
They're coming up.
okay. Alright, so we're still waiting. Just kind of squeezing it in there a little bit at a time. Well, she was a little bit too big, so we're going to take some off and come down a little bit more. Alright, stand by. I'm going to take it back.
Coming back, huh?
Yeah, take
They're
it.
coming back.
Little more. Little more. Little more. Little more. Good. All right, hold what you got if you can, Eric.
All right.
I'm just going to unwrap the tape and take a couple layers off those rags, and we'll be okay. There we go. All right. Just go ahead and drop it right there.
Hey, do you need 2-inch?
Yes.
Yeah.
I need 2-inch tape.
Start from up here then.
I found it right here. It's right
Oh,
here.
you found it? Okay, good. Good job. Yeah, she just had a few extra rags too much. Make a bundle, There you go. All right. There, perfect, right along that edge, yeah. Good job, good job. All right. All right, that's cool. Let's take off some of those rags, cut it right there. over the top. Perfect. All right. Couple more. Take off that tape. Take 2 more. And I think that should be cool. 1. I think that's good. No, I think that was good.
That'd be good right there?
Yeah, that looks
Let me
good.
get that 2-inch, bro.
Air Bill.
Oh, shit.
Oh, good job, Pip.
Thank you.
Start right here. Start here, back this way. But what I want to happen now is to pull the slack out of the rags already. Okay.
Start here.
Yeah. Yeah, every time we swab it, this is going to be the 4th time a lot of stuff has come out of the conduit. That Orangeburg holds water, debris, all kinds of stuff. All right.
Back on.
Yeah, cut it. That's good. No, that's good. Just cut it right there. All right, let's go for it. Hey! Yo! All right, tell him take it. All right, stand back, kid. Stand back. Taking it. Hold it up. There you go. All right, let's see what happens right now. Hold up.
Just the front, please.
Uh-huh. That's okay, don't sweat. All right, there she goes. Okay, stand back. It's okay. She's going in. Perfect. Okay. Watch the pointing on your wing. That's good. So watch the snap back. We're almost in there.
You see it moving?
Yeah. Very slow. It's just probably re-rigging on the... Right there's good. All right, so we're gonna take off a few more rags. We've been doing okay, but I want it where it's just barely enough where it's gonna squeeze in and that'll be awesome. All right, stand by. Okay, here we go.
Hey, just hold that right there.
Yeah, go a little higher, Jackson.
Yeah, higher.
All right, that's
Yeah.
right there. That's good. Very good. Your knife. Oh man! And up on that one. All right, take it. Trying to make it as tight as we can to get everything out this time. So here we go. Okay, stand back. All right. Woohoo!
Oh shit. Oh shit.
All right, they're going for it. Hopefully they can get it. If not, take it. Go for it. Woohoo! Yeah, got it. She's in the duct. All right, stand back, kid.
Stand back, yeah.
All right. Sometimes everything goes nice, and other days we gotta play hardball. Like today. She's screaming already. Yes, sir, cleaning everything out. Woohoo! Nice. All right. She's doing a lot better now, pulling through real nice. Hopefully she'll pick up more debris.
Yeah, this beginning over here, it was like that.
All right, stand by. So she's riding smooth now.
Hold that. Hold that. Hold that. Hold that.
All right, that's it for now. Whoa. Hold that.